Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different and we're going to talk about some breaking news that just was released. So let's do it. So today I have my Lucky Mickey shirt on because it's a lucky day for a lot of you guys out there. Today, Walt Disney World has announced that they are going to reopen annual passes to the public, to everyone, not just the smallest pass, but they're releasing all of them. And we're going to go over all that information, talk to you about how much they're going to cost, and your eligibility and all that kind of stuff. But this is coming as kind of a surprise, as no one was expecting it this soon. Ever since Bob Iger's come back in, he's made statements that they're going to come back, but as of yesterday, we had no clue when they were going to come back. But now it seems that they are coming back on April the 20th of 2023, which is only like a couple of weeks away. And I'm really surprised by this news, and I'm happy for everyone that is going to have a chance to become annual pass holders. Not only will you be able to be a pass holder, but you're going to get the pass holder benefits. So let's kind of break these down and your eligibility and everything that goes into becoming a Disney World pass holder. As from someone who's a very happy customer, so let's just talk about this real quick. I woke up this morning to the amazement that there was a push notification on my app that said, hey, we're selling passes again, which was quite interesting and kind of cool to see that. Let's get into which pass is good for you and what's going to be the most bang for your buck and what you're going to, be able to afford. So starting out is the Pixie Pass. The Pixie Pass, this one is Florida residents only. Use of reservations, admission most weekdays. But it does have blockout dates and during the holiday periods. Benefits, you get 20% off dining card and merchandise, and you get free parking with that one. But like I said, this is only open to Florida residents only at $399 a year, or you can do a monthly payment plan of $19 per month with 12 monthly payments and a down payment of $205. Now let me warn you right there when you do this, because this happened to us and then it happened to my brother who recently bought the Pixie Pass. Once you pay the down payment, be ready, because they're going to actually, within the next day, they're going to take your next monthly payment out. It kind of sucks. I hate that they do it that way. With us, it was like, because we had the Incredi Pass, it was like $200, and then they took another $200 out like a day and a half later or whatever it was. So they're definitely getting their money, and that does not cover like your next month. It will come out again after that. So like if you're getting the Pixie Pass, you pay the $205 plus $18, and then in 30 days they're going to take out $18 again. So it doesn't like cover your first like 2 months. It only covers the first month, and that's it. So your next option is the Pirate Pass, and the Pirate Pass is at $749. This is also Florida residents only, and has a reservation-based system most days, and with blockout dates and the holidays, 20% off, free parking. Now I should mention that with the Pixie Pass and the Pirate Pass, you only get 3 reservations a week. So how does that work? So basically, if you go into the app and you look, you're going to see that there's the dates that you can choose from, which throughout, most of these are probably just like Monday through Friday on yours. But if you go to the actual date, it'll pop up and show you which parks are available. You select the park, and then you'll have 2 reservations used for the week. So you're like, okay, does that mean 3 reservations a month? No, it just means they're like rolling, reoccurring. So for example, if I go to Magic Kingdom tomorrow, I use that reservation. Once I check in, the reservation automatically re-rolls back to my 3 reservations. So yeah, you are limited, but you're like not at the same time. You just have to kind of go and experience that. So it's really difficult though when you want to book something that's far out in advance. So that's kind of hard, and that's very frustrating. We've ran into that many times where it's just kind of mind-boggling of like trying to figure it out, and you know, if we're gonna be able to go with family that are coming in because we have other things that we're going to. So that's kind of frustrating. But the Pirate Pass, $749, same deal though. You can make monthly payments on it if you're a Florida resident, $205 down, and this one is $50 a month, so it's a little more expensive. So expect $205, and then $50, so $255. That'll come out of your account per person. So make sure, I guess I didn't cover that, it is $205 per person, not per family. So if you have 2 or 4 people, then that means you'll have to pay the $200 times 4 times 4 times 50. So it's a lot of money. It's a lot, but I feel like the benefits are definitely worth it. So your biggest difference between the Pirate Pass and the Pixie Pass is some blockout dates, and you get 4 reservations on the Pirate Pass versus 3 on the Pixie Pass. Moving on, let's talk about Disney Sorcerer Pass. Now this one is priced at $969, and this is eligible for Disney vacation members or Florida residents only. So if you live in Florida or if you're a DVC member, you can have this pass. So the down payment is the same, $205. Benefits on this, you get 5 reservations most days, but they're blocked out. You have some blockout days during the holidays and stuff like that. 20% off, and you do get free parking on this one as well. Pass holders staying at a Disney Resort hotel or other select hotels are eligible to make theme park reservations each day for their resort stay, in addition to holding the 5 reservations. So that's just kind of like some side information there. This one is actually $69 a month. So $205 plus $69 during your down payment. So just do the math there. So it just keeps going up and up. So these prices have gone up since we bought our pass, which was in September of 2021. So they have changed. Now you do have the option of, well, if you're a Florida resident, you only have this option, like I mentioned, of doing the monthly payments. If not, unfortunately, you have to pay the full amount out, which is crazy. I get it. Not everyone has $969 that they can just shell out. But I know like the Pixie Pass is a little bit cheaper, so that might be the better option for you. It just depends on how often you're going to come. So I think what they're doing in this is they're kind of looking at it as, well, if you're not a Florida resident, you're probably not going to be coming that often. But that's not really true, because I know a lot of people that come here all the time, that vacation here like several times a year, that would like to have this pass. So unfortunately, the Sorcerer Pass though is the step above the Pirate Pass. 5 reservations, $69 a month, full price $969. So overall, you know, I mean, it's the cheaper one, or the cheaper one to the Incredi Pass, which we're going to talk about in a minute. But this one does have some blockout dates, so I know like around Christmas, people were not allowed to get in at Christmas time, and then here recently they weren't allowed to get in too, so there was a lot of our friends that have the Sorcerer Pass that couldn't get into the park. Now coming up on the Incredi Pass, which this one has maxed out. Now this one used to be known as, I believe it was the Platinum Pass back in the day, but now it's gone up to the total price of $13.99, which is really steep. When Angie and I signed up for ours, it was $11.99, and now it is $13.99, so a $200 increase in this pass. So this one is the only one that you can purchase if you are not a Florida resident. So in other words, you cannot buy the Pixie Pass, you cannot buy the Pirate Pass, or the Sorcerer Pass. You can only buy the Incredi Pass. So if you live in Georgia, Tennessee, New York, California, whatever. So in a nutshell, if you don't live here, you have to pay the $13.99 in full. But if you're a Florida resident, you do have the payment option, and the monthly payments on this are $108. Now how this one works, there are no blockout dates. You get 5 reservations, and you also get the 20% off and free parking. So every pass has the 20% off, so that's really like nothing you have to worry about. And then there are special times during the year where Disney will say, hey, we're going to give you 10% more off, so you're going to get 30% off. And they did that at Christmas this last year. Angie and I racked up on a bunch of stuff, which was awesome. So anyway, with that being said, Incredi Pass is the one that we have, and yes, we pay for it. It's definitely more expensive, but we enjoy being able to go to the park pretty much whenever we want, you know, given that there's a reservation. Now, speaking of that, in effect on April the 18th, there will no longer be reservations needed after 2 p.m. Now, this does not apply to you having blockout dates. So if you have blockout dates, you still can't get into the park, but if you have the Incredi Pass and you have every date available after 2 p.m. you can get in, except for Magic Kingdom. So let me clarify that a little bit better. So in other words, if you're going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and you're going to go on Friday, you have to have a reservation at Magic Kingdom on Friday and Saturday. So it kind of sucks that way, but you can always park hop, you know, go to one park and then, you know, park hop or whatever. But I don't really know how that's all going to work. They haven't really like put that in concrete of what it's going to be. Hopefully it'll be really easy. Hopefully it'll be something that's super simple. But the good thing is we are on steps forward to getting back to normal. The thing is we don't know how long that this pass is going to be available. So if you can, if you have the money, go ahead and buy them now, because last time Angie and I bought ours in September 2021, they stopped selling them in either November or December of 2021. So it's been that long since they have opened these passes up. So that's crazy. So I would just suggest getting on that super fast. Now, I don't think it'll be as bad this time now that Bob Iger's back in. Things might change a little bit. I don't know. I haven't really seen him do any big moves yet, but we'll just keep an eye on that. So I would suggest, if you can, go ahead and get that now. Also, Bob Iger did confirm that the Disneyland and Disney World, like cross passes, they will no longer be available. So you're not going to be able to have one pass for coast to coast, you know, park to park. So, you know, it is what it is. I get it. I understand that. Universal, I don't know if Universal does that or not. I'll have to check into that. Okay, so my wife clarified something for me real quick. So basically, here's the deal with the Magic Kingdom on Friday and Saturday. You have to have a reservation for that park. So you cannot go to Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios and then park hop over to Magic Kingdom unless you already have a reservation at a particular park. If you have no reservations, you're not going to be able to park hop from one to Magic Kingdom, if that makes sense. It's confusing, it's convoluted, we'll get there. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop down in the comments and ask us if there's anything that we didn't cover, anything we didn't talk about, or DM us on Instagram or Twitter. You guys can follow us there, and we will be more than happy to answer any questions that you have, because we know it's confusing. We know you want to make the best choice of which one to buy. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, hit that like button and the notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. And remember, the road goes ever on. I'll see you guys tomorrow.